It's your boy Giannis. What's going on? What's going on?
What's up, yo? My name is Ricky, man.
Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome to On the Spot Podcast. Happy weekend, everybody. How everybody doing? You know, we had a very snowstorm, so
A very big one too.
we hope our subscribers is drive safe on this weekend because I know we had those who are based in Columbus, Ohio, and going to work and everything like that. But man, the snow was something else.
I think if I'm not mistaken, Columbus recorded up to 13 inches, 10 to 13. But statewide, I think we had 16.
Damn.
16 inches. Yeah.
Yeah, because the kids didn't go to school. The kids didn't go to school
for like a week. Yeah.
For a whole week. Yeah.
A week off. Yeah.
But the snow was so. Since the snow was coming, what you get?
At first, I didn't really. He said, "What did you get?" I didn't really pay attention to the announcement and news and stuff like that. But whenever I go to the store just packed. People getting things from the shelf. I'm like, something going on. So I went, normally I go check out to see news, in the state, and I saw, the snowstorm is coming, and you gotta prepare yourself. Man, I got rice, I got toilet paper, I got paper towel. Man, I'm right because I'm a Liberian, I'm black. Yeah, once you're black, you're African, you're Liberian. You gotta eat rice. You gotta eat rice.
Rice is the meat source.
I got noodles because the kids when I eat, I would eat all the time. So a lot of chips. And, I saw some chips on sale, 4 for $10. I'm like going for that. A lot of chips.
All the snacks.
A lot of water. But then one thing that I did not get, and thank God that the power did not go off.
I didn't
get torchlight, man.
You didn't get flashlight.
Torchlight, very important. But I charged all the phones in the house. Like I'll be ready to.
You was ready.
Phone lights.
Another crazy part. Another crazy part. Back in the day, right? They said before the 2000s, they had something like Y2K. Man, everybody stopped panicking.
Crazy, man. I think this was my second snowstorm. My first was in 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was kind of like 3 days. Went straight 3 days.
They had a big snowstorm. That was dang. I was in grade school at the time. They had a big snowstorm, but it was I think it had to be maybe 90. If I'm not mistaken, maybe 90, 97 or 98. One of them. They had a huge snowstorm where everybody, like, the damn snow was all the way to the windowsill and people getting, I mean, it was crazy.
You call it type of year, then I make up confused. Like, you've been here forever, man.
Yeah.
I remember 97, 98, I was in, 98? I was in Bangor. I was in Bomb County. Yeah.
Oh, but, I'm just saying.
Don't just say no. You say okay. Like, you've been here forever.
But on the hey,
let's see the reason why you be speaking series. I've been speaking my
why we have to get through the whole thing?
They bought a typical.
What you mean?
Let me just say what do you mean?
Let me just say it just like that way. But anyway, on the contrary of that, man, we wanted for us to shoot last week. No, we couldn't shoot due to the snowstorm, so we couldn't really do that. We wanted to bring up the topic of iShowSpeed. I went to 20 countries in Africa.
Expose the false narrative, man, that Africa ain't nothing.
The man went to 20 countries in Africa, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
He literally put the whole continent directly on the map that people had never seen before.
Yes.
The culture.
So a lot of young people that go to school here in America and other Western countries that believe that Africa is a third world country or third world continent, right?
Bro, I'm one of them.
Exactly. You guys who...
I'm one of them that, man, going to grade school, shit. You say you African? First one with booty scratching. The food stinks. What kind of, when you speak in broken English, it's like, what type of language you speaking?
You know what I can say? You speaking African? I'm like,
there ain't no such thing as African.
African?
There ain't no such thing as African language.
No.
We got dialects.
Got tribes.
Dialects and tribes. Yeah. That's it. There ain't no such thing as African language. I will repeat it again. Because a lot of people will be like, oh, yeah, you're speaking the African language. There ain't no such thing as African language. English.
Africa got, I think, approximately 54 countries on the continent. And just like in America, when you go to Louisiana, the accent is different. You go to New York, the accent is different. Just how Africa is. That's how it is. You go to Nigeria, you have British accent. They want to pronounce the last letter in the word. But the thing about it is, with us Liberian, we cut everything short as syllables. We're the most unique people on the continent. The most unique people on the continent. Let me give a little narrative. Right now, Liberia is the only country on the continent that speak the way we speak. Okay, now we speak English, but the English is broken, and we speak a little faster than other African countries. And we shout, or you may say yell a little bit. It's just who we are. A little bit aggressive. But in the whole of Africa, you will never find any country that speak like Liberia. And the word applies. You will never find any country that speak the way we speak. We speak kolokua. You know, when iShowSpeed asks one of the one of the girls that was monitoring him, right? I don't know, bystander or whatever they call them. So what do you speak here? She said, what do you speak here? He said, Kolokwa. He said, what? He said, Kolokala. Kolokala? Bro, it's called Kolokwa. But you can't blame the man. Yeah, I can't blame her because she was a little shy. She didn't speak up well. But then the tour guide tried to, tell him. To tell him what they were. This man opened, I believe, this man opened a lot of people's eyes at the fact that whatever you thought that Africa was within your back of your head was different. No. Because you see the culture. Because you gotta understand that the fact that each and every one of us that here or whoever you come across will all have a trace of roots. Oh yeah, sure, for sure. We all have a trace of roots. You see how he said he was you see how he was crying when he met his roots in Liberia. Great grand uncles, of course, nephews and cousins and stuff. I think he's what's it, Watkins or Wilkins, something like that. One of them. I didn't believe that he's from Ohio. He's from, I think, Cleveland or Cincinnati. Social media, man. Social media. Yeah. It make you to expose to a whole different thing. Shout out to iShowSpeed. Like, bro, we truly, you're a young man. And look, I noticed his maturity. For 20 years old. I think it was in Namibia or some other East African country. And their culture is to where they just protect their privates. They don't care about their upper side, their breasts. So their breasts outside and stuff. In my mind, like, if you put a Giannis over there, oh my God, what iShowSpeed did, he was looking at those faces, not looking at their breasts. But Giannis was going to look at nipples. Wait, hold up. OG, why you gotta be me? Why couldn't it be anybody else? That's the only name I can think about. Out of everything that you're watching over there, I was just thinking about Giannis. Jesus. When you say, huh? What you say? So what's up with all the nipples? Yeah, y'all want to send me to jail? Yo. And I think when I watched him, when he went to South Africa, he went to South Africa, he met a prince and a princess. Okay. A prince and a princess that he was talking to and everything like that. But the thing about it, when people ask like, oh, why is he meet a prince? You gotta understand that the fact that in Africa is one of the biggest, biggest continent. Culture is, man, it's big, unbelievable. So it's within whatever village or whatever tribe it is or whatever or the prince or a princess come from and everything like that, because they got a lot of royalty. It's just 100%. When you get in a land, you gotta be the people who run stuff, And I'm glad that the way they treated him with you could feel the love. Yeah. Bro, listen, I tell all my American friends and even my Western friends and I tell all my American friends and even my Western friends and stuff. Bro, if you go to Africa, if you're white or black or brown, whatever your color is, the love is there. The love is there. Ain't no such thing like racism and stuff, bro. Listen, man, that place is the next continent that people are gonna run to. Oh yeah. If you smart right now, get you a piece of land in Africa, get you a little bit of house. If even you don't live there, have your Airbnb, You know, because Africa going to be the next big thing, bro. Everybody going to run to Africa. I've been watching YouTube. I see a lot of Americans, a lot of Black Americans moving to South Africa.
Oh yeah,
they're moving to Africa like they're living over there.
Even Tanzania,
even Kenya,
Tanzania.
You know, people moving over there. You know, because the dollar going to stretch when you go to Africa.
Oh yeah,
over here, I can spend $4 or $5 grand easy per month on daily expenses and other stuff. In Africa, if I get a plot of land, build my little condo, whatever you call it, or bungalow, I can spend $500 a month in Africa and still live good.
You know,
$500 a month.
He went to Liberia.
The energy was crazy in Liberia, though. The energy was really, really crazy.
The energy was insane.
I don't know why they took my boy to
West Point.
No, yeah, okay.
That
West, part. But my thing was, you know, I know you want to showcase whatever Liberia is. Why not take him to the city first before West Point? West Point was a startup. I'm like, okay, so why West Point instead? But then I went to the beach. Like, why you going to the beach? Going and swim and catch fish?
I think he was in a canoe.
The canoe, yeah.
The canoe over there.
How beating though?
But then again, that man loved enjoying it. You see how he was in it? He loved that shit. He loved that shit.
He loved
that. Oh my goodness, he loved that shit. But then he wasn't really come.
Sorry, honest. One thing I noticed about iShowSpeed, bro, listen, I don't know what you notice it. That boy used one slinker.
Oh yeah, he don't switch.
I know it was Essex or Nike for all the other countries.
Oh yeah.
That black socks and that gray and white sneakers. If you put a Giannis over there, you will get 20 sneakers.
Wait. Hold on. Time out.
20 kicks. Multi-millionaire, iShowSpeed Watkins, no sneakers. That was it. So I would have done the same thing. I would have worn one sneaker.
So you saying that the fact that if I put myself in speed shoes, if I'm doing a stream and I'm going all over the country and everything, I'll be switching sneakers. Why?
20 sneakers.
Why would I be switching 20 sneakers?
To be honest.
Yo, this is coming from a person that used body butter.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Hey, our podcast is all about having fun.
That's it.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to be able to laugh.
Yeah.
You got to be able to have fun in the set. This will make the chemistry even more better.
Most definitely.
But shout out to that man. That man,
we appreciate you, bro.
100%. That man.
Sorry, Anna. There was this video on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
This dude, I don't know which country he's from, but he's an African. He was rating the countries that iShowSpeed went to. Which country showed him more love? Which country was kind of dead end and stuff like that? And Liberia, I was surprised. Liberia came top 8. Liberia was top 8. I'm like, oh, that's
good.
Yeah.
I mean, LIB is different.
The vibe is different.
The vibe is different. That's why a lot of people from doing December time, they be able to whoop. I soon man.
Going to Liberia, man.
You see the crazy part of? You see during December time, everybody go to Ghana, Liberia, Nigeria. Yeah. 99% of anybody that you ask that
West Africa is
where you going?
Man.
Doing Christmas time. Now it's a trend.
Yes. It's called, I think, Dirty December or Dirty December, something like that. I think it's Dirty. I think it's D-O-T-T-Y. D-O-T-T-Y. Everybody go to West Africa. It's Liberia, it's Sierra Leone, it's Africa, it's Ghana, and Nigeria. Just go vibe, man. They get the stress out, man.
You see how they were doing the Ivory Coast where they had him with their African attire. Yeah. They got the band on. It was so neat. It's the culture is different.
The culture is different over there, man.
The culture is different, and I'm glad that he was able to do 20 countries and make people eyes open, because everybody think that Africa is just this slum where people just be climbing trees and wearing little cloth around them and everything like that.
That's 100 years ago.
That's 100. It's like everything's different. Even up to now, when people be like, "Yo, when you see South Africa, they be like, man, is that South Africa?" Yes. When you see when you see Cote d'Ivoire, you be like, "Dang, is that Cote d'Ivoire?" Yes, it's Cote d'Ivoire.
If you fly over Senegal, Dakar, You fly over Dakar 2, 3 in the morning. You be there. What? Where am I? Am I in Germany, bro? Every part of the city light up.
But you see Dubai, how Dubai look.
Every part of the city light up, bro. You fly over Kotokai and Accra. You be like, yo, bro, trust me. Africa is the next big thing. Go get you a plot of land because 10, 20 years from now, all of us running back to get the vibe. Don't think you're gonna leave me behind. Ricky gonna be right there. 3rd December, Tyler Rave, whatever. With body butter on my bald head. Shining.
It's 100 degrees over there. How you know you'll be using body butter?
Bro, listen. I was born in that 100 degree. America shifted it a little bit. When I go back, the body can adjust. You know? Yeah. I'll be saying I in the Range Rover with the AC blowing the ball head, but I'm looking outside getting the vibe.
But one of the things you brought to my attention is within our Liberian community here, a lot of people need to not use social media as a targeting situation. Use it as a platform where positive vibes.
You see,
and I'm not gonna call names.
And we're not also going to sugarcoat anything yet, too.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm so disappointed in some people that with all so many difficulties that are going on in here around just within the US alone and everything like that. We're just in the community and people are just putting each other under the bus and just making them to do certain things. I seen a picture of I don't follow him. I don't follow him. I just see him on social media. I'm not a fan of him. I don't really sit down and tell you say, oh yeah, I would discuss about him on a personal level because I don't know him. I just see certain things. Somebody's going to turn around and put a picture of a rich man working mechanic because he's supposed to be in the army. And I really want to tell that person that put that video out there, you ain't shit. Because if you will understand that the fact that you know how much money mechanic makes, you gotta understand that the fact that the car that you drive every day, it need to be looked at. It's like a baby.
It is like a child.
Car is like a child that you gotta get looked at. Every little thing. So whether at the end of this man is making an honest living. But I seen it on TikTok. I seen it on on Facebook. The one point I didn't see was what's it called on Instagram. They put his man picture up. Like I said, I'm not a big fan. I don't know the guy. I don't really. I mean, whatever he does his business. At the end of the day, the reason why I wanted to bring him on platform to discuss about it is because at the end of the day, that could be you. That could be any of us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's in the fries and everything like that. They know him, but they put his man picture of him working out. So what's the purpose? What's wrong with him working at a mechanic? OG, can you elaborate?
But okay, so yes. The thing did rich man ever came out to say he can never do such a job? To be like, oh, I can never be a mechanic, or I can never be a social worker. No. Do you know how much money mechanic makes here?
For you to go check your car, I went to get my tire rod came off. You know how much I had to pay for that?
Couple of minutes.
200 and some change.
Maybe that person take maybe an hour to fix that car and make
2 seconds.
And make $200.
And the crazy part, the thing about it is, I love my Liberian people. I really do. But they envy one another like crazy.
So yes, my question to the person who posted the video. I know everyone looking for a point. I think the algorithms in social media platforms, I think they love drama. They love. I think you get paid a lot of money when your name is mentioned and there's fussing, there's cussing, and stuff like that. But I don't want to make that kind of money bring someone down. I don't think you who put the video up. I don't think you did yourself any because rich man gonna get maybe some bad Exactly. You know, like.
But it shouldn't even be a bad credited that the fact that the man is working, he's making. Do you know the fact that? Do you know exactly where you at? That the fact that everybody got to work. So you putting up a picture, a video of him talking about, oh yeah, you're supposed to be. So you know that when you go to the army, right? You got different jobs for you to do.
I think he's in a reserve, right? He's not active.
I don't know if he's in a reserve. He's
in a reserve. Once he's out, he got trained and came out because they have the active duty people.
Yeah,
they sent you out of country or put you on assignment. That's your job. But if you're in the reserve, you go for training. I think you go back for training once a month.
Yeah,
and you can go and get your regular ordinary job until you are called upon. So rich man doing now. The thing is, the goal is every African might or should go back home at the end of the day. You want to take some skills back home. Do you know what I mean? If a rich man do mechanic job here and take that skill back to Liberia, do you know how much money rich man can make in Liberia? Mechanic work is not a degrading job. You know, some of us who even on the social media talking here, some of our job that even more degrading than rich man's mechanic job.
First of all, at the end of the day, even if, because I've heard this, that people that do CNA that go back to Liberia and say they're regular art, and you're not. So how in the world can you throw stones at somebody who's trying to do something better? Like, why would the person that put that video? I've been seeing that video just flying all over social media. I seen it on TikTok. I seen it on the only person that plays I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it on Instagram. But I seen it everywhere. Oh, Richmond working. I heard you went to you went to America, but you working as a mechanic. What's the purpose of you? What's the problem you working as a mechanic?
Now that work in Liberia don't make more than a mechanic work in America.
But the thing is, OG, if you go to a car dealership, just say you take your car to a car dealership for them to diagnose that car, you know how much they're gonna charge?
$600 or $800 depending on the car.
Cash. That's what you gotta pay.
You gotta put it out. So rich man, do you, bro?
Do your thing, man. Don't forget all the negativity that the fact that people want to tell you that, oh, you work in mechanic. Who are there for them to judge you exactly the type of person?
At the end of the day,
how to make a living.
At the end of the day, you gotta pay bills. You know, I know you got that beautiful. Is it a 2020 or 2022 Honda Accord? You know, I think it was Accord or something.
I haven't seen his car.
Yeah, you need to pay for that. Yeah, and you need to pay your bills, man, to help. You know,
anybody, the person that took that video and that's illegal to whatever bloggers that are doing, nigga, you ain't shit for doing that, man. For doing some shit like that. That's petty as fuck. That really is.
Rich man have to leave. I think he's in the Army Reserve. When you're in the Army Reserve, you go for training. After training, you come back and get a regular job. A regular job where you find money to pay your bills. I think Rich man got his daughter in Liberia, or maybe she's over here now. He needs to take care of her. He ain't coming out big us yet. I don't think he's making much music like he used to when he was back home. So why not make some money?
But the thing is, but who is this person for you to come judge in the first place?
That person should have some personal stuff with Rich man.
So you go to work for it to be videotaping people?
But I think you just made Rich man a little popular.
Even more famous.
Yeah, more famous. And stuff like Rich man, do your thing, bro. Love you. We don't care about why you your social media drama you're on. Just like I like one of your music, only one.
Which one?
Key song.
The one in Africa.
Some in Africa when he put on that music. It's a popular hit song, man. I love the beat behind it. You know. So do your thing. Shut up.
OG, I was watching the video. This lady put out one thing I wanted to say was the lady put out a video. The lady sounds so angry, mad. How people, I don't know who did her dirty. I don't know who made her mad. I don't even know that the fact that but the thing is, with that kind of energy, lady, you're not gonna go nowhere.
What about videos there?
She put a video out that oh, you are the people that here in America here. You hope you'll get deported. See how Africa is looking. And your thing, because when they ask you for $50, you don't want to give whatever money this. I was looking at that video. I'm like, yo, This lady sounds so angry and so like when I say angry and envy.
Oh, so okay, so I think I saw that video.
Everybody seen it.
Where she was saying, I hope some of you guys get to put it. Y'all come here and see
how it is.
How Liberia is. Y'all say we won't work with lazy and blah blah blah. I think the trend now is where other people on social media buy morphine American Liberian,
Sad.
buy morphine Liberian
Sad.
in Liberia. But listen, here's the bottom line. Now this one, I'm gonna go a little hard on this one. Most people may not like me for this,
but I didn't speak your mind.
Trust me, I lived in Liberia for 33 years, and I live in America. I know Liberia to my fingertips.
Down to your toes.
Bro, I know Liberia. You know, whenever I hear people in Liberia say, you're not living better than me, you know, you over there, you overworking yourself, you slave. Bro, anyone that know me, please put that stuff, comment in the comment section. I work for bigger NGOs in Liberia. I made some money in Liberia. I will tell you, the highest money a regular person will make, I'm talking about politician, right? The highest money a regular person will make in Liberia will be maybe $1,000 or $1,500 a month. That's about managing director of NGOs, non-profit organizations and stuff like that. You know, maybe doctors and stuff. Nurses will not go that far and stuff like that. But bro, even let's say they're the most regular people in Liberia making $250. Let's say they tellers for the bank making $250.
Right.
Bro, trust me. Let's say you make $500 a month in Liberia. $500 a month in Liberia. You gotta pay rent. If you got kids, you gotta pay tuition. There's no way that you can compare yourself with a person living in America. It's not possible.
It can't.
Everything that I ever dreamed of when I was in Liberia, I got it here times two. The age I'm in right now, I wouldn't have gotten it if I was living in Liberia. Let's be frank, okay? But what I don't like is the fact that we in America, because we have the opportunity, God granted us the opportunity. Knowing that we are African, our culture teach that when you have the opportunity, you help those who don't have opportunity. You know, but if those who you should help say we don't need help from you, then it becomes a problem. I don't know why we want to compare ourselves with the people that live in the Western world. I don't care, bro. In Liberia, when you're hungry, you're hungry. Bro, I'm telling you, when you broke in Liberia, you broke. When you broke in America or the Western world, bro, you can still find what you want. You can still get what you want. Do you know that you can walk to McDonald's and ask for the manager and say, I'm so hungry. Can you give me a burger to eat? They will fix meal for you and give it to you. It can't happen in Liberia easily, bro.
Yes, sir.
It may, but it can't happen in Liberia easily.
First of all, they'll insult you in the first place.
They'll be like, what? I'm gonna give you my food?
Yeah,
You know, how for beggar rest and stuff like that. I don't want to be going back and forth with this, oh, we better than you. No, I've seen a lot of videos where Americans say we're better than you. You're thinking about in bathroom. We ought to buy in backyard bathroom too now. For me, I did it, bro. I used makeshift toilet and stuff. But now we have the opportunity. I'm not going to buy more anybody in Liberia. But whenever I see a person that live in Liberia saying I live better than you in the Western world, I be like, something wrong with you.
But the thing is, OG, when I looked at that video, when I looked at that thing, I shared with I sent it to one of my siblings. I looked at that video. That lady sounds so angry.
Somebody made her best.
But the thing is, why make that? You sound so bitter.
I think it's all about entitlement.
You sound so bitter. Why you want to wish somebody else's downfall because of why? Because somebody else make you mad. Maybe there's something that you're doing. You know. There's something that you're doing that affect that make you like that. Maybe if you show some type of progress or some type of loyalty or anything like that, the person that you have here will have your back. But you're not showing nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, people feel like, oh yeah, or when you hear the thing about it, one thing I always want to tell people is one day you will experience exactly what I'm experiencing. If I'm waking up at 5 o'clock in
5 o'clock in the morning.
5 o'clock in the morning for me to go to work. Woo! It's cold as like 20 degrees outside.
Man.
Less than that.
Less than 20, man. So
and I'm doing, and I'm doing 16 hours, and I'm doing like
$50 out of pocket is difficult, man.
And I'm doing 16 hours, and I'm doing like more than that. And I send about maybe whatever I sent. You tell me that the fact that it's not enough. How you gonna tell me how to determine exactly what you're saying? It hurts.
It hurts. It hurts.
Because at the end of the day, if I trust you and I'm over there, I'm sending whatever I need to send, you're eating more than me.
But I think one of the biggest problem that we have in Africa is the problem of entitlement. Me being your brother or your friend doesn't give you any a reason to put your burden on me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Giannis is my brother. I get struggling. He don't want to help, bro. Everybody got 24 hours on the sun. Everybody. Life is about choices. There are things that you can do that will push Giannis' attention to you. But like, I will give you an example. Someone in my family, I went to Africa 2019, and I took a 44 container with a lot of goodies in them. So I went distributing stuff to my family member, and one of my family member, not working, nothing doing, and girlfriend pregnant. So I go in aside and say, "Little bro, listen to me. You got two other kids that are still small. They're not in school, and now the girl is pregnant again." In my opinion, that was being heartless because you know that child don't have any support from the parent that's bringing him or into the world. And you know what he told me? That for poverty, Benny will not have our children. The mindset is just crazy.
Crazy. And
that entitlement syndrome is so bad.
And that's why I have a problem with our people in back home. Because they see it as the fact that, oh yeah, you're obligated for you to do certain things
No,
for me.
I'm not.
I'm not obligated for me to do anything for you.
I'm not.
Because in the day, I have my own family here for me to take care of.
My own kids to take care of.
And that lady putting that video out there and doing it. But the thing is, I don't even blame that lady because at the end of the day, if the so-called bloggers that's here that do that social media drama, because I feel like if the only reason that Liberian people entertain one another is when it comes to drama.
Oh yeah. Oh man, listen.
When it comes to drama, when it comes to dragging each other under the bus, putting your personal problem out there, going around and saying negativity things about other people, that's the only time they enjoy one another. If the whole community will come together for them to uplift each and everyone, will be unstoppable.
I don't really like it when we talking about, a lot of Africans going through a lot. It may not be even Liberia alone. I want to assume that our president and the U.S. president are in good terms, so at least we're a little bit safe as Liberians, not targeted. But we got a lot of other brothers and sisters from other countries that have been targeted, So I don't really like it that we should sit on social media and denigrate, both sides, we who live here and those who live over there. But trust me, mostly for those who live over there. Let's say, for example, I always use Bucky Raw as an example, right? Bucky Raw got deported. But there are a lot of people who been in Liberia for 20, 30, 40 years. You can't still compare yourself with Bucky Raw in Liberia. Because Bucky Raw left from here with a whole network. Bucky Raw can be in Liberia, you want $50, you know who to call, say, bro, I want $50, and I bet you can send $100 right away. Real quick. So if you're there praying for someone to be deported, that person coming with a whole network. That person may come with one t-shirt and one pen, but the next 2-3 months, a whole suitcases will start coming. People will send a team, say, bro, we're going to lift you up, keep on pushing and stuff like that. You still not going to compare yourself with the man that got deported. Trust me.
OJ, that lady that did that video, she's bitter.
She's bitter.
She's angry.
She is bitter.
I don't know who made you mad, but you really need to say some type of prayers, because at the end of the day, if you praying for downfall to whoever you that got mad at you or whatever you that went on, so at the end of the day, that's terrible.
Yeah.
You can't say you go to church and you pray for somebody else's downfall.
Someone
like that.
dying for,
That's
man.
bad.
Do you know what it means to be
That's bad.
deported? You know, it's the mental
That's
part of
your
it,
whole
man.
life you're leaving behind.
Yeah, your whole life.
You already established. You see what I'm saying?
Or if you got kids over here,
yeah.
and then the kids woke up early morning. I saw a video for, I think it was from Ethiopia or somewhere. I think Kenya. I think he lived Texas. When the whole thing started, he self-deported.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah,
He married.
Yeah, he married a black
white
American
lady.
and stuff. He said, "Hey, I don't want to be, in the whole voodoo battle. I have to go back home. Waking up and your kids,
You come back.
yeah, after everything, he can reapply and come back because he's self-deported. We shouldn't be praying for, because now here's the thing. A lot of people in Liberia don't understand that the economy in our country is ran on us that live outside Liberia. If some of us open our cash app and send wave here and tap tap, when you see how much money people send from this country to Liberia and other African countries, you wouldn't believe it. Some of us don't even believe when they sent you how much, because I think Sendwave can send you your yearly stuff.
Everything.
How much you send?
Only get 5 taxes for that.
Bro, if you save that, you have a lot of money.
Only get 5 taxes for that.
That's the same mentality that a lot of Liberians got in our country, that when you send them money, say, hey, but give me $5 of cement, they will buy you 3. But the other 2.
OG.
It's wrong.
But they get in job.
Hey
yo, this December, I think one of my friends said, God damn, these motherfuckers are over there enjoying. Why we out here working like crazy,
bro?
They can enjoy.
Yes, Liberia. You and I, we got a trip, right? Breaking news, we got a trip. I'm taking Yana to Liberia for the first time, but trust me, I promise him, from start to the day he comes back, if he goes with me next year, he will go every year. That's a promise that I made to him.
I'm looking forward to that, because if whatever he says he's gonna do, all his body butter is done.
Yeah, fine, no problem. Trust me.
That's the one I have to buy toothpaste for his hair.
And I told him about. I said the cassava we eat here, the taste and the smell will be totally different. He don't know that we eat cassava with okra in it and Liberia red palm oil.
Yo, my mom used to cook.
See what I'm talking about?
My mom used to cook that.
Or cassava with beans. My mom made beans in it, But a lot of food that over here that we eat, the taste is just different. When you go back home, the taste is completely different, organic and natural. But Liberians in Liberia, let us stop comparing ourselves to the people over here, man.
Mm-hmm.
No, young boys over here doing good. No, people at iShowSpeed age, riding Escalade, Cadillac, they're over here. Trust me. You see how young, man.
You see how young man did his social media hit tour with no dramatic, nothing like that. Anybody can do that here. Anybody, whether you're Liberian or whatever it is, you can do that. We the culture, and but the thing is, we want to put ourselves down to every day. Yo, do you know that the fact that they have a TikTok argument, bro?
A group chat?
Oh my god, bro!
You be seeing a lot. I don't pay attention that much.
I love my Liberian culture, and I'm not gonna lie, but man, sometimes you're disappointed like crazy.
Okay, but hold on. What you really love about Liberia? Tell me 2 things you really love about it.
Why you gotta put me on the spot?
No, because you gotta say, "Oh, I love my Liberian culture." You say in series, "Oh, talk in English, in Kolokwa." Tell me 2 things you love about Liberia.
Okay, I love the food.
The food's good.
The food is very good. Even though I'm on diet, but don't get me wrong.
Oh, come on, man. Please.
I'm on diet.
I'm not on diet. Food what? Okay,
even though I'm on diet, I love the food. Yeah. I love the culture.
The culture, the vibe is different.
The culture, the vibe. This African type, the vibe, the culture is totally different.
The vibe is different. Liberians are very welcoming, for real.
I love our Liberian women.
The women.
Ooh,
the women are beautiful.
I can never go wrong with the Liberian women.
But trust me, you know one thing about Liberian women that I like, bro? You will see the children living in zero houses, bro. But when they got outside, you get to the coming from some mansion at all. But when they go when they take out that wheelchair and then latches and then
all that extra stuff,
you be like, yo. But Liberian women are beautiful women, man. But
yeah, shout out to them.
Shout out to Liberian women. But you gotta tune down the temperament a little bit.
And you know what I wanted to, you know what I wanted to give shout out. Shout out to Liberia Entertainment. I will post this on our platform for your taking our not TikTok, but our one of our clips and put it on your page. We truly appreciate it.
Oh, they did?
They did.
Did I bring the team in war?
And I bring the team in when I tagged them in there. My
shout out to y'all, man.
my experience for the LEA. Right. When I was explaining to you on our episode. Right. Okay. That we did. My experience for the LEA from when I went there in DC and I went to Atlanta. Right. They took that clip to put on their page. They didn't have to do that. Well, I totally appreciate you for you doing that. And make sure you just check our page on the Spot Podcast and everything on social media. You can put on our page, or you can put on your page, and we truly appreciate it for that. Okay. So I see. That's why you keep calling me talking about outfit, the fine outfit to go to the LEA. Okay. You don't want to go to the LEA. No, it's not that I don't want to go to. I'm not into that too much. I mean, but if you keep pushing me, I might. Now that they recognize us, we can. Yeah, they put on our page. They put on their page. Matter of fact, it was really nice. We can take a trip. Let me see. Yeah, DC this year. But I don't want to be Western. I want to be African when I go there. But yeah, but of course, I mean, you got all type of students in your closet, so forth. And you called me today. You say yo, Giannis. I don't know what I'm wearing, but you got all kinds of stuff in your closet. So if you want to go to LA and you want to go on the red carpet, you want to wear something nice. Yeah, always I want to be African. Culture. Yeah, I want to be African. I want to be 100% Liberian. I mean, if you it's April 26th. April. So we got a couple months. So it's like a week or a couple of days. No, it's just for the weekend. We got one weekend, so about 3 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, but but Monday you want to leave. You want to leave Monday because Sunday is a whole different thing. Oh, okay. I'm telling you right now. Sunday a whole different thing. You want to leave Thursday for you to get in DC. Then you want to leave. So like what, 6 hours to go to DC? Yeah, pretty much. So you going to Philly? Yeah, okay, 7 hours the most. Okay. How long from DC to Philly? I went 30 minutes. So why not go Philly? I mean, you go to Philly, I'm going to go to Philly for. You go strictly to DC? No, I'm talking about have your hotel in Philly and drive and come back and drive. No. You don't want to do that? You can't do that. Yeah, you go by the pumper behind you, though? Yeah, you don't do that. Because the highway, you can be sipping and okay. All right. So you want to have everything right there. And I know it's going to be late this year because it's been 5 years since they had it. And I truly appreciate you guys putting our thank you. Podcast. Y'all, thank you. Putting our podcast on that page and everything. I will tag you guys, whatever. Make sure we appreciate you guys and everything like that. But about OG, we about to wrap it up. Yeah, man. Let's do it. But we truly appreciate you guys. We sit here, we have conversation. Me and my OG right here. Been my right man, my right hand man, and everything like that. And we truly appreciate you tuning in, you subscribing to our channel and everything that we want to grow. So please make sure to follow us on the spot. Not THE is DA. On the Spot podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen to your podcast. On TikTok, on Instagram and everything Facebook like that. And all that. Yeah. So and now we have a merch that's gonna be coming out soon, pretty soon. Winter's about to be over, so we're gonna do some spring wear, spring and everything like that. Yeah. So that would be I'm working on a website where you can catch all your merch for on the spot, and we truly appreciate you guys. We just getting started. This is a platform that just getting started, and we truly appreciate you guys tuning in. Okay. And we noticed that there's a lot of people that watch the show that are not subscribed to the show. Yeah. We don't want you to just watch. When you love what we do, what we say over here, please subscribe. Please give us your best, critique and advice so we can improve on. And criticize us. We appreciate you watching, and please you can share with families and friends. Whatever you think that we slick on, just
go in the comment section and comment. But one thing, someone asked me why we say that DA. In Liberia, we say that A there.
That
You know?
DA.
Yeah, DA.
It's the slang, the normal team.
Slang. So
that normal team. Yeah,
Liberian colloquial. The Liberian people understand us, but we're talking to those who are not Liberian.
And the Liberian colloquial, they use when it's a bigger Julian. They use the Liberian colloquial to bigger Julian.
That ain't there. I know that how we looking.
Yeah. Everything is DA.
Yeah, everything compressing.
Everything compressing. Plug to the plaga.
Let's see y'all, man.
But yeah, people, we appreciate you guys. But once again, my name is Giannis.
And my name is Ricky, man.
You can follow me on YNNUS_J on
Ricky's
Instagram.
Ricky's still here
on every platform. Ricky, when you see a social media tag with a handprint, that he.
No, Instagram is Officer Ricky. Yes, sir.
Really?
It's up there. I associate.
Hey, one thing I wanted to tell you guys was we're gonna be coming up with a different channel where me and this guy are gonna be sitting there. We're gonna be analyzing different everything, but we're gonna do it on stream on Twitch and everything like that. So look out for that and everything. We're gonna spend it trying to grow.
As time goes by, we're gonna tell you what it is, so at least you can be on live stuff and interact with us.
Yep.
It's gonna be live streaming. So yeah.
But anyway, have a good one, guys. Peace.